Well, hello there, my little buddies. Let's go over today's daily challenge. It was called Castaway, with boomers, glue gunners, and ice towers all at 3-3, 2-2 apprentices, and 4-0 snipers. Beat Archipelago rounds 1 to 60. You also get a Meerkat, so that is pretty darn helpful. I have a Meerkat Pro, which shouldn't matter very much because I've kind of put it out of range of anything that it could attack anyways. So you guys shouldn't have too big of a problem with that. So what did I start off with? I actually started off with quite a few boomerangs. I got 2 boomerangs and then also a sniper. I was trying to save up for a 0-3 sniper as fast as possible, but decided, you know what, screw it, let's get a sniper. I want to keep this No Lives Lost. So I got 1 1-0 boomerang and 1 just 0-0 boomerang. Got my sniper up. And then I just got a 0-3 boomerang. And then as soon as I got that, easy as cake. Super easy challenge, not too big of a deal. Now I do realize that people might be having a few problems with it because they don't realize that, guess what? You really don't have that much Moab popping power. So you're really going to have to kind of go kind of intense with your Moab popping power, and look what kind of towers you have. Not much for the Moabs. So you cannot really do too much. So realistically, all you have to do is just mass 2-3 boomerangs. Mass the crap out of them. 2-3 boomerangs are not extreme Moab popping power, but when you get 5 or 6 of them and they get like 2 spots where they can attack, you can actually pop Moabs fairly easily, so it's not that big of a deal to pop those guys. But I do recommend just getting lots of them. Don't waste your money on something else. Now, one thing that you could do, which I decided not to do, I think the reason why they did this challenge was make level 60 really, really difficult on purpose. They wanted to make it so you have to get a 4-0 sniper, but it actually isn't necessary if you use your boomerangs the correct way. You don't need a 4-0 sniper, but go ahead, be my guest. If you want to spend the $18,000 on that stupid little sniper that does absolutely nothing except for help pop the PFP, be my guest. So anyways, yeah, if you're noticing, I got like 1 glue gunner for level like 16 to 20, and that actually it wasn't really required either, just like those snipers, but it did help out just that little bit, which I feel like, why not get it if it's going to help out that little bit. So make sure your placement is pretty good. You know, you want to like spam as many boomerangs as possible, especially on the main island in the front there. That one is kind of important, so if you put it on low quality, feel free to do that. You can pick quite a few more boomerangs than what I did. Then you don't have to put them everywhere else, basically. And as far as 3-0 boomerangs go, I don't really recommend 3-0 boomerangs because they're good for popping power, but they're not really good for Moab popping power. And that's what we need. That's our problem. We need Moab popping power. So you can get a couple 3-0 if you want, but if you're going to do that, just put them near the end. I did that a little bit at the end there at round level like 57 or almost 60. I got a couple 3-0s, but meh, I wouldn't really recommend it. So, you can also use like an Arctic Wind and stuff like that, but like I said, we need Moab popping power, so what's the point of that? Anyways, just make sure for level 59 you definitely get your Meerkat down. Don't forget that if you're trying to go for, I don't know, just make sure you have it in the right spot. You know, make sure some boomerangs or something are around it. So that's really all I got for today. Hopefully this helped you guys out a little bit. If you have any suggestions for any future videos or anything else, including BTD5, I'm kind of running out of ideas, so let me know on that. And that's all I got, so have a nice day.